Hey guys, welcome to the channel, Just for Bikini Designs, and in today's video we're going to have a look at different types of awnings. Now there's a huge variety of awnings on the markets, boasting different qualities, different shapes and sizes, different weights, different lengths, different prices, all that kind of thing. But in today's video we're going to look at two specific ones. One that on my vehicle, which is the 270-degree self-supporting awning from Tuff Trek, and we're looking at an ARB awning on Gary's vehicle, and have a look at that. They come in various sizes as well, so it'll be a good video where you guys are looking for an awning, kind of make up your minds in terms of if you're looking for a 270 or a pull-out awning, in terms of Gary's kind of setup. Hopefully that gives you the information that you guys need, and we'll just go over the different types of functions of these awnings. We're going to have a look at the weights, we're going to look at the different types of quality, and quite important is the price of these awnings. Water in the eye. Okay, so straight out of the gates, we're going to have a look at the Tuff Trek, the Speedwing. Now, as you can see, I've got the poles and the guide ropes out. The weather is a bit windy today with a little bit of rain, so it's a pretty good test of these awnings. I previously had the Foxwing from Oztent. That was a 2.5 meter awning, so it had quite a bit more weight and a bit more length to the actual awning. So ultimately, it did kind of reach out a little bit more out of the vehicle. So it had a little bit of a bigger footprint. But overall, the hinge system was slightly outdated because it was made out of plastic, so you had to be very, very careful. And then it wasn't self-supporting, so you had to carry a bag of poles. But overall, it was really, really good awning. 2.5 meters, huge amount of coverage, and you could add walls and rooms and all that kind of stuff, which is quite versatile for an awning. So the Speedwing does offer walls to a degree, but I haven't chosen those. I've never really used walls, to be honest. But overall, the Speedwing, straight out of the box, as you can see, a really heavy duty hinge system, which is really, really good. Especially for a self-supporting awning, it needs to be tough. Obviously light winds. If you start experiencing heavier winds, that's when you start deploying your poles and get your guide ropes. And it's got a really, really nice little features with this particular awning. You've got the guide ropes, which are self-contained within the actual roof of the awning, which is a nice little feature. And I just put a peg in each of those pockets just to keep everything intact and everything in their places, so I'm not sort of messing around looking for pegs if I'm in a hurry, so which is quite cool. Overall, really, really good quality. The canvas material is super durable, super tough canvas material. And it has a UV resistant coating on the top as well, so which is quite nice. It kind of reflects a lot of that heat and keeps the shade nice and cool in here, which is quite a nice little feature. Overall, it's really, really nice. The brackets that come with it are just regular L brackets that fit on top of the roof rack. So if you're looking for something like this, just bear in mind, if you have a lifted truck, you will be reaching to try and open the bag and get things open and closed. So Tuff Trek do offer the brackets that integrate with your front runner Slimline 2 rack, and then basically it drops it down to the center of the side rail on the rack, which is quite nice. It drops it down, keeps everything a bit more streamlined. It lowers that height on the truck as well, so and if you're going to attempt to go in underground parking, then at least you've got a little bit of a better chance to get in there, whereas I have no chance, unfortunately. Overall, really good quality. There's no really issues whatsoever. I've only had it for a very short period of time, but straight out of the bat I can see it's obviously going to stand the test of time, which is quite great. So very chuffed, to say the least. So the weight of this awning is 17 kilos. The Foxwing that I had previously was 27, so there's quite a bit of weight added to your roof rack, which is something you need to bear in mind when you start carrying loads on your roof racks and going off road and all that kind of stuff. So so we're saving 10 kilos, which is really good. But this one is slightly shorter, only being 2 meters, so the footprint of the actual awning is slightly smaller. But it's great. We still have loads of coverage where we need it around the back for the cooking area and the food prep. So if we wanted to get a single swag under here or another one over there, it's quite easy, it's quite doable, so which is quite nice. We still have that variety in that range. We will be adding the ARB awning light, the strip that you can actually attach to the aluminium. We'll be adding that just to provide lights in this area, just to light everything up, and we'll have lights in the back. But overall awning is really good. The quality, they are made and manufactured in South Africa, so the quality in terms of the canvas is quite well known for their bush tents and all that kind of stuff, so it is really good, to say the least. Very impressed with the bag, the whole lot, really good. So price wise, if you guys are looking, have a look on Tuff Trek's website. These things range from I think £660 all the way up to about just under £800. And they are definitely worth their money. It's self-supporting, so you don't really need the poles. Obviously in windy conditions, then you need to deploy the poles, because you don't want that ripping off your roof like my first one did on the first night I ever used it, which was my Foxwing, which wasn't happy times, but it's all good. So overall really good. So I'll try and give you some more shots so you guys can see a little bit more close-up detail, and then we'll have a look at the ARB awning. Goes inside like that, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Oh, I see. So you kind of like pull it out and then it tightens it. Introduced to the ARB awning. Now this is a really cool little awning, be it only comes out the side. I think it's way more versatile than a 270-degree awning, because you can basically put it on any side of your vehicle, on the front, on the back. You do get different lengths. This is the 2 meter by 2.5. I think they all come out in 2.5 meter length, so you actually got quite a bit of coverage there. You do get the 1.2 meter in width, so that can kind of go on the back of your awning. So you can basically have 3 awnings in total. So you can have either side of the vehicle and the back, which is quite nice. Albeit you might have a couple of gaps, but that's it's not really a big issue. I mean, you can add little tarpaulins and things. We're messing around today with the tarpaulins and see what we can do with them. But overall, really easy to set up. It's self-supporting. Again, if you get your pegs out with the windbreaks, it just adds obviously a bit more strength and rigidity to the awning. It's really good. Quality, as you can expect from ARB, is always good. These guys always think outside the box, and they think about different things and aspects and how to add more to your awning and more to your experience when you go camping. Just make things a little bit easier for yourself. So from the poles to all the hinges, everything is really decent quality. The bag as well, because they tend to go really bad if you leave them out in the sun. But overall, it's really good. I think this weighs between 10 and 12 kilos for what it is, so it's very light. Again, super versatile. It doesn't add a lot of weight to your roof rack, which is really nice. And as you can see, Gary's basically mounted to the side of the rack, so it kind of lowers that profile and doesn't add a lot of height to the roof rack, which is quite nice. It just keeps everything nice and low, which is cool. And everything is reachable. That's the key here, is to make things a bit more reachable. You do get the ARB awning light as well, so that's, I think it hooks on the pole, either side of the pole, and you can illuminate the whole area here, which is quite cool. And that comes in like a white and amber light. Have a look at that, they're pretty cheap, and it's quite a nice. Sometimes you do get these awnings with the lights as well, which is quite a nice thing. And the side windbreaks, I think, is an addition as well. And as you can see, it just adds a little bit more protection, wind protection, a little bit more privacy when you go camping. And you do get these in a room as well, so you can actually enclose this entire area. So if you're getting change and getting your butt cheeks up when you camp in, then it's all right. You can at least be comfortable doing so. But overall, really good. Like I said, the quality is awesome. Setup time, not too bad. Obviously, how it's rolled up, it's obviously completely different to a 270, where it's a little bit more self-contained. But this is not too bad. I've seen Gary do this all by himself. Either I was chuckling in the background to see him struggling a bit, but it's completely doable by yourself. Are you happy with it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy, eh? Great awning. You've used it loads of times. Like I said, there's so many things you could add to this. And I think the great thing about this is the versatility, where you can just move it wherever you need to. So it's not, where it's a 270, you either got a left awning or you've got the right awning, and that's all you've got. Albeit it's got that corner coverage. This is, you can add it anywhere, sides, back, which is quite cool. So overall, really cool. We'll have a couple of more close-up shots so you can see everything in a little bit more greater detail, and then we'll go from there, eh? So, final thoughts of the different types of awnings. Now, hopefully this is giving you some information on what might be good for you. Personally, the awning upgrade to my vehicle has probably been the best thing I've done to the vehicle in terms of a comfort and camping aspect. It just gives you that level of obviously protection, which is quite obvious, but it gives you that versatility. You can basically go out and enjoy the outdoors with your family or by yourself when you're camping. You can still prep your food, and just gives you that level of comfort and enjoyment for outdoors, which is quite nice. So hopefully the video has shown you obviously the different types and the different styles, their weight differences, their quality, and obviously ultimately their price. A lot of us are on a budget, and what I will say is don't skimp out on a quality product. So if you are looking at an awning, make sure you do your research and have a look at a good quality awning. As long as you look after them, they'll stand the test of time, like the Speedwing and the ARB awnings. ARB awning is a really good awning to start out with if you're looking for that particular style of awning. And just remember, you can add so much to the ARB awning side of things, which is quite nice. So you have that versatility. If you're looking for something like a Speedwing or a 270, there's a wide variety of different manufacturers and products out there with obviously varying prices. This is probably one of the best priced 270 degrees awnings I have come across so far on the market. Starting at 660 all the way up to 800. I think it's a very well priced product, especially in terms of the quality and everything you get for it. I'm pretty impressed with it. So by no means are we sponsored in any way by any of these companies. We have bought all these products with our own money, So hopefully that has obviously just put that out there. If you guys have any comments or suggestions, please just let us know down below, and we will put links into the description of where you can find these products and do your own research. But hopefully that is giving the information that you guys have required. So by all means, we will definitely see you in the next one.